Well, morning all. I've come back down to the place where all the bottles are, all over the beach. I thought I was somewhere different today. 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday the 3rd of April. The tide's in for a change. I've never been down here with the tide in, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to how much beach is available and what we're going to see, but we'll give it a go. Don't know if you can hear all the birds flying about. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at the moment. So anyway, I'll be back with the first find, depending on what's about. But I haven't been down for a while, so I'm hoping a few bits and pieces have been washed out. But the mud that I normally go on is not there. So I'm not too sure how much we're going to be able to see, but we will crack on. Well, just found our first whole bottle. There's no writing on it. I'm not really sure what that would hold, to be honest with you. But it's a good start because it means that wow, look, and there's a complete old-fashioned wine bottle as well. No writing on it. Look how far the base goes in. So we seem to have hit a nice little patch. Of whole bottles. So anyway, I'll get these in the bag and we'll slow down and have a good look round here, see what else is here. Well, I'm just down by the wreck that I went on last time I came down here, which is underwater, and we've got another cod bottle, but this looks smaller than this is something and Palmer. Looks like Bridport, so that's in South Wales. It's got a crest on it as well. So anyway, we'll put that in the bag, clean that up when we get home. But that looks smaller than the ones I normally find. So anyway, let me get sorted. But we seem to be doing well this morning. There seems to be a lot of bottles here, so we'll carry on. Well, I just eyeballed that in the water and scooped it out. That looks like a little marmalade pot. No detail on it, but we will save that, seeing as that survived all this time. But you can see in the water the tide's out. Normally I'm a bit further out, but stuff definitely seems to have been exposed. Got a piece of pottery here with a mark on the bottom of it. So I'll get a picture of that. We can look up. It's Russell's, WH Crindley, England, I think, or Brussels. So it might be foreign. I don't know. It's got a number on it, 303723F. Anyway, we'll crack on and see what it's about. right up against the top of the foreshore now, where this bank's being eroded out. And just had that. I don't know what that is. Looks like a little glass bottle. That's cool. There's mainly like shards of pot and plates and things at the top, but I was sort of looking to see what smaller stuff there was. And obviously we found something. So although the top's broken on that, I'm having that. Well, I've just found this earthenware jug. It's supposed to have a little handle there. It's got a pouring spout, but the fact that that's whole, I think I'm going to take that because that'll look good sitting on the shelf anyway. I can put it round that way, you won't even know it's got a handle on it. That's right down by this foreshore, and that was in the mud. So I might concentrate more here and see what we can just dig out. But I'm getting quite a bag full of finds now, which is good. So all I do is I just put a rucksack on my back, line it with a carrier bag, so it keeps the inside of the bag nice. Drop everything in, and then we can get on to the next target. So let's check what the time is. Well, that's the closest I've come. I thought I'd got a whole one there. That's Clayton Brothers, Pimlico, London. I'm going to have that because it's just unusual and nicely marked. Well, I've just lifted that. I don't know if that's a whole one or not. Looks like it could be, but I don't know what all this lump of stuff is on it. Unless that's the handle. I don't know. I need something to try and chisel it off. I think that's whole, you know. Oh, well, we'll take it home and clean it up. Morning. Right, I'm afraid that's it. I think it's time we headed back and I went to work for the day. So you may get 2 videos in one. I'm not sure yet. I will have to see how today goes and whether I get time to get out. But yeah, I'm pleased I came down here today. We actually made quite a number of finds, which I will be obviously cleaning up and showing you. So anyway, I need to go. I can't, as much as I want to stay here, I need to go. Right, on we go. Tide's just on its turn, so we're going to have a nice uninterrupted time. And look what I've just seen laying down here. We've got another sort of inkwell thing. Again, just laying on the edge, and that means that is the tide hasn't even really gone out. So fantastic start already, and we're up and running. So that's just been washed in. So we've done really well today. I've got loads of stuff. So anyway, we'll pop that in I've got a rucksack on my back like this morning, but at the moment I might not need it. So anyway, this is the only bit that's exposed at the minute. So I'll have a little wander on here, see if there is anything, but at the moment I've got very limited beach. But I'd love to do along here, because this is where I was finding all the stuff the other day. And if that's just turned up on the thing, makes you wonder what else could be here. Right, anyway, I'll go on. Remember that with the break in the top from previous videos? It's now made it in almost to the shoreline. So it just shows you how much the water shifts stuff about. Well, I'm just doing a loop now. I've come right in. It's not a lot out against the water, but it's not gone out very far. So I'm doing a close to shore, just on the premise of wandering back, just to see what's about close in, but I haven't seen anything yet, apart from that one pot that we had when I first got here, so tide's definitely not out far enough yet. I think I've just found the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. Well, I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll take that back in case that is the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, because you don't see them all that often. Well, believe it or not, I've been finding bits and pieces, but I've been finding all the stuff that I found in the past that I haven't taken, like Hollis and Sons, the broken stoneware pot. There was the reddy coloured piece of glass with the Copenhagen text on the bottom. It's all still out here. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything new being deposited here. It is rather scarce. I've just down the other end where we found the pot when we first got here. Nothing there. So I'm going to try my luck where the tide's gone out a bit farther. Just go out further and see what I can see. Now there's a pot in front of me. Oh no, it's not a pot, it's a bottle. No text on the top. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how much of a video this is going to make today. Going to be a bit scarce on the ground. We've had such a fantastic day this morning when we went out. See another piece of glass there, no text. Unfortunately I forgot my phone, so low tide it may have turned, I'm not sure. So okay, enough of my yakking, let me get on. It's lovely and peaceful out here, I must admit. There's no one else about. I'm just meandering across the mud, keeping my eyes peeled, and yeah, nice end to a week of working at home. I've still got all the other finds to clean up when we get back, so I should be doing that shortly. I'm actually working my way back now because it doesn't look like there's a lot here, so I might rest this tomorrow, go back to the bay we went to this morning, just do a bit more eyes only finding there, as we seem to have quite a lot. I don't know what the tide's doing tomorrow. I'll have to double check and see whether it's in or out, because a fair bit of the beach today when we went there was underwater, but we still found. So anyway, I'll start my trundle back, and if I come across anything, you'll see in the next picture. Right, do a little recap of the finds and just run through them one by one. And yes, I have got a cup of tea on the go. Right, so we had the little stoneware pot. Some of them seem to have a bit of red on it, which I'm not quite sure why, but there's a couple of massive cracks up through here. But with that style of lip, this was definitely a little marmalade jar. So we know what that is, and I'll put some pics up. But yeah, nice. Then we had the little tiny bottle. No markings on it at all, and it has got a little break on there, but I've no idea what was in these. But I will look that up. It's got a really rough seam down here, so it's like two halves stuck together. If you look from the top, you can see it goes there and then goes up again, so very, very crude. So we'll see if we can find out what that is. We got the part of the torpedo. It says Clayton Brothers here with a CB, and it's got Pimlico on there as well. I'll get some pictures up. But, so close with the top, but we will get a full one of these one day. I need to get some sort of glass cleaner or something to just take the shine off of this, because if you make it wet, a lot more of the detail comes out. So I need to get rid of that sheen. Then we had the little brown jug with the thing in here for the, I don't know what was in here. Obviously had a little handle for pouring, so it might have been for something like cream or something, but I'm not 100% sure. But we will look that up, and it's actually like a white colour inside, so that's quite nice. Then we had the whole bottle. Again, never found one of these before with this spout here. No markings on it again at all, and it's a darker, almost like grey colour, so I don't know what that was or what was in it yet, but hopefully my research may pay off. Then we had the other little bottle. This seems to have like, I don't know if you can see it in the sun, it's got like gold coloured stuff inside it. So I'm not 100% sure what was contained in that. I'll have to see if I can find out, but again, it would have had a cork, as you can see from the top. Okay, and then we had this, and what you can see inside is the original cork floating around in there, and the base of the bottle goes right inside. So again, this is quite an old wine bottle, I believe. There's the cork right down inside. So again, someone went to drink that, threw the cork down inside and used it. But it's really nice, because we find quite a few of these bases all smashed up on the beach. You never know what they are. And then the final one we've got is JC and RH Palmer's cod bottle from Bridport. It's got Brewers and Wine Spirit Merchants on it. But I'm trying to clean it at the moment because of this down here. I can't get a bottle brush inside. I've just gone and brought one and it won't fit. And then it says traditional something on the front with a shield. It's quite a nice design, but anyway, I'm leaving it with a bit of bleach in it to try and clean it. Whether that's going to work or not, I don't know, but anyway, once I get some better pictures, I'll post those up for you to see. This is a smaller one than I found. This is a 6 ounce. From what my research is, I normally find 10 ounce. So that's the whole lot of what we got. So if I just swing you round a minute, hold on. So there's all the finds from today. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was one of the best hauls that we've had when we've been out. Amazing amount of stuff to find. Okay, glad you enjoyed the hunt. So we're still getting out at the moment. As I say, I can't do much else at the minute, as I keep reminding you, because of the restrictions. So I will carry on doing videos as long as I can. Then once all this is finished and we're all safe, we can go back and get the 4ZX up and get out metal detecting again. Right, time for the roundup. So we've got the inkwell that we found. I've cleaned it up, and like the other one the other day, it's got the cork in it, but this is a white one. Obviously the one we had the other day was a brown one, so that's nice for the collection. And we've also got this, which is like a little mini submarine. If you look in through here, and then you press this button on the bottom, not sure I'll be able to line it up. No, it's like a little viewer, but it's jammed. But this has got McDonald's 2010 made in China, and evidently it's from a film that was called, I think it's World of the Deep, or some Wonders of the Deep. Not a film I know, so we'll look that up and see what we can find out about that. But that's 2010, that's been floating around in the sea for a while. Because normally with kids' toys, McDonald's ones, they move on to the next one. So that's got to have been a good 10 years floating around in the water. Right, that's it.